Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Let's see the stat sheet here for Taurean Prince.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward. Lillard with the bucket. Here we are, Stan, beginning of the season. Certainly what has stood out to you so far in these early days?
Well, Kevin, there's certain guys around the league you can already see who have worked hard and made improvements to their game in the offseason. Now they're just going to have to be able to sustain those improvements and make adjustments when defenses start to figure them out.
And that's the rub, isn't it? That's the tough part of this whole thing.
Adjustments never stop. They go back and forth and back and forth.
And so it's Atlanta with it after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Hawks passing it around. And it's Reza Shea missing. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Reza Shea after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
He misses the free throw. You know, these last few years, Stan, Atlanta has been outstanding on the offensive end. But boy, have they struggled on defense.
Yeah, and I just don't know if they can go to where they want to go unless they can just develop at least an average defense, and they haven't even been close to that.
And I know we've not seen a champion who is only one or the other. I mean, you've got to be a little bit of both, correct?
Yeah, Kevin, most of our champions, as you know, have been in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive rating.
Now, Reza Shea after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. They get it again. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. Wow. Clint Capella.
Prince setting a pick for Lillard. And he's good on the 3 ball. Lillard's got 8.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here at some numbers for Damian Lillard. The past month has been surreal. 4th in free throw percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Prince outside. Clock at 6. 3-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
Here's Young, drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup.
Look, that's what you want. Young is just so good when he penetrates.
Lopez, a screen on Young. Young against Lillard. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting the Hawks 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Daniel. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. Fifth, Zachary Rizichet.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, and having that kind of length and activity on the wing, that's really something you need in this league to win at the highest level.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 13. Pass to Young. Right wing. Capella sets a screen for Rizichet. That shot is off.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Lillard, bounce pass. Jackson kicks to Prince. Giannis against Johnson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Bucks. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, there's the Hawks. They're in the 6th position.
And right now for Atlanta, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
Now, here is Young. 12 points his last outing. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Young's got 5.
Well, Trae Young is a tremendous outside shooter with almost limitless range.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Jackson dishes to Lillard. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Hawks passing it around. Pass to Rizichet. Fires from deep. Here's Capella. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Prince, the pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer, Lillard. Rebound, Atlanta. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Ball's knocked loose. Rizichet with the steal. Up the floor. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Rizichet. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Daniels. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Lillard, the pass to Portis. Outside Jackson. Prince in the corner. Lillard outside. They need this one. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Daniels. Johnson kicks to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc, that one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovich is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, fans, it's dinner stand time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Show us your food.
So both teams making some changes here.
A round of applause. Substitution on the court.
Lillard with it. Okongwu covering. Here's Lillard. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Detroit.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Atlanta.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And the Hawks with possession here after the miss from Bobby Portis. Here's Hunter. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Portis. Over Johnson. Nice shot by Portis.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Hunter. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Johnson with a screen on Trent. Shot clock at 5. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Here's Lillard following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Pass to Trent over Bogdanovich. Trent can't hit.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Hunter in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Yeah, Hunter has this versatility in his offensive game.
To the left side wing. Here's Portis. Drains it from 17 feet out. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Here's Lillard. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. It's good. Lillard's got 17.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Okongwu with a screen on Green. Offensive rebound. Okongwu's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Young, and it's Roddy in a power forward position. Now, Wright, following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Giannis. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
The Hawks leading by 11. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young taking his time here. It's hauled in by Trent. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Giannis passes to Portis. And there's the drive. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Atlanta making a switch here. Nance is checked in.
At the line for one,
Free throw good, Portis. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Here's Wright. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Pass to Portis for the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Now here's Green. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. And Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Nance. Antetokounmpo, no good. Poke loose. Okongwu kicks to Nance. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Off target from outside.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Pass to Portis. Over Okongwu. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And it's in there. Hunter's got 13 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Portis is screen on Young. And Wright kicks to Green. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Nance passes to Bogdanovich. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket tonight.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
In the corner, right with it. Over Young. And that one's good. Wright's got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Hunter. Young against Wright. There's the triple. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Green. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels comes in for Larry Nance. And so it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 16. Jackson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Jackson against Hunter. And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Wright. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 20 points.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Now Daniels. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
Jackson is doubled. Pass to Prince. And stolen by Hunter. Young outside. Johnson wide open. He fires. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Johnson letting it fly in a hurry.
Lillard scanning the floor. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And here's Johnson outside. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Johnson on him. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo. Here's Johnson. He had 19 points in the win against New Orleans. 5 to shoot. And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by Prince.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Giannis. Giannis says, get off me.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Johnson for 3. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Jackson. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Hawks. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
For 3, that falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 8 points for Rizachet.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. To the inside. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Here's Rizachet. 8 points for him. Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
Now here's Lillard. It's deflected outside Jackson. Trent outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Johnson sends the screen for Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Trent kicks to Lillard. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving in, and that one's good. Rizachet.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
High post Lopez. Outside for Jackson. To the middle. Bounce pass from Trent. Trains it from beyond the arc. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass. I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Bucks trail by 12. Lillard outside. Trent outside. Here's Lopez. Shoots over Capella. And a great move from Lopez as he gets it to go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes, and guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. If we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Atlanta Hawks.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And just putting his entire offensive imagination on full display. What a smooth release from Lillard.
Capella with a screen on Lillard. Young for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gregson's making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Now, here's Capella. Following the miss by Brook Lopez. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Lillard with it. He's got 24. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Just 2 to shoot. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Rizachet. Inside, here's Capella, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
And he comes up with the deuce. Lillard's got 26.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Lopez, a screen on Johnson. Giannis kicks to Lillard. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Young. Now here's Capella. Trying to end the drought. And Young with the nice bucket inside. And that's 10 points for Trae Young.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Jackson misses.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Rizachet wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 9. Prince outside. Kicks it out to Giannis. Lopez inside. Covered by Johnson. Prince dishes to Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through. Atlanta leading by 7. Pass to Daniels. And here is Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Jackson. And that one's good. Daniels.
Young player, but a smart player. You see it there in the 2-man game from Daniels.
On the wing, Jackson. Prince outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Prince has got 6 points.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
No good off the back of the rim. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here's Daniels. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Well, obviously, Young's a polished jump shooter, and there aren't many that he'll turn down.
Now, here's Lillard, trailing here by 8. Right on the bucket. Lillard's got 28 points for the game. The Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Rizachet. Capella with a screen on Prince. Rizachet. Prince with the defensive effort. The Bucks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Nobody near Lillard. Sinks the 3-pointer. Lillard's got 31.
Downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Trent's checked in for Taurean Prince. And a change for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Rizachet. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, out of Kumbo. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Kumbo's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Back to Young. For 300. It's hauled in by Giannis. The Bucks trail. Lillard outside. For the lead, he takes it up and lays it in. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Capella with a screen on Giannis. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now here's Lillard. 33 points for him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. 4th, Damian Lillard.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in for Young. Back to Johnson. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Lillard, and stolen by Okongwu. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Down low, tipped away. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
And taking a look at some stats here for Daniels, he's really stood out for them over the past month. First in steals, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Milwaukee has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Outside, Green. Here's Portis, and the layup's good off the glass. Portis has got 9. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Okongwu with a screen on Portis. He was all alone on that one. Johnson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Hawks.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the 3rd. Portis the screen. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, and they have dialed up Hunter's number. He's a big part of this offense.
Now, here's Lillard. 33 points for him. Over to the wing. From 12 feet out. Rebound, Atlanta. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The D just couldn't anticipate Bogdanovich's shot there. He catches them by surprise with the pull-up.
And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
Now, here's Green, following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Green with the rebound.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Lillard. Great look there, but off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Trae Young, DeAndre Hunter out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Matthews in at the 2 guard. Young passes to Hunter. Matthews sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Misses the 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Portis against Okongwu. 6 to shoot.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gaze checked in. And Portis drains both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
For 3, Hunter. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Atlanta making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Now, here's Portis. Portis sets the pick for Trent. Trains the 3-pointer.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
They grab their own miss. Here's Buffkin. The Hawks again can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Left side Portis to take the lead. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hunter kicks to Young. It's good from long range.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. 1st here in this 2nd half.
Pass to Portis. Trent outside. Back to Portis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Daniels, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Young. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Okongwu. Now, here's Hunter. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Daniels. Hunter with a screen on Trent. Here's Daniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I like the activity of Daniels there.
Shooting for Atlanta. Daniels at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Daniels.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
Both free throws good from Daniels. Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Portis.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Portis. No good on the second free throw.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And that one's good. Daniels.
A rare assist there from Hunter. They want him to continue to work on his playmaking.
Right with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 7. The kick out to Young. Pass to Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich. Hunter with a screen on Jackson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Jackson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run. Young's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Fades and shoots. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Young finds Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Trent outside. It's right on the wing. Finds himself wide open and drills it. The Hawks leading by 8. Pass to Daniels. Now Hunter. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 20.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Right.
And he makes the first.
And they came out of the locker room
after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Jackson. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Trent. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Shea in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Now Lillard, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer. It's good. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Capella with a screen on Giannis. Johnson kicks to Young. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the wing. Right outside. Lopez left side. Shoots over Capella. Lopez, no luck. The Hawks leading by 7. Young outside. Johnson right side. Young outside. There's the three. Sinks the triple. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
As competitive as any, Giannis there delivering the three-point response.
In the corner, Daniels. Johnson outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Johnson's got 19 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Back to Lillard. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Young passes to Daniels. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's right on the wing. Lillard outside. Prince with a screen on him. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Lillard's got 40 points.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Pass to Shea.
Yeah, easy call.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the wing position, Shea has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting, and add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Lopez gets it to go.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
It's up a 3, and it's Shea missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Shea. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
No, that's a great sign for Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Here's Lopez, rebounded by Capella. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Pass to Daniels. Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Timeout called the Bucks. They trail by 9.
Bucks fans, let's make some noise for the 414 crew.
Here's Lillard from downtown. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Pass to Rizachet. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Rizachet.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And the D has to compromise once Lopez gets that close, fouling him and hoping he misses.
And so he hits both. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's Atlanta with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel